Yes, categories of relationships, categorizing relationships, categorizing you yourself when it comes to love and relationships. Okay, so today we are looking at categories of women in the dating pool, because understanding the category you belong, understanding who you are when it comes to dating, will help you solve the problem of choice. Who you're going to choose as a mate, who you chose as a mate, and what to do about it. Okay, because last week we talked about the different kinds of men, the different types when it comes to love. Today let's talk about the different kinds of women when it comes to the love market, when it comes to the dating pool. Who are you? What are you looking for? What kind of man you need? We are looking at the 8 types of women in the dating market. Mariam Nagoja, the Ladies Guide, your emotional wellness guide, every Friday, bring you this useful content.
She's a lady, she's a Cancer.
We looked at the different kinds of men when it comes to dating. Okay, we looked at the types of men in love, and we noted that these different types are looking for different women. Knowing the type of woman you need, knowing the type of man you need, will sort and make it easy for you to find the person you relate with. Okay, so twayogera tugamba nti obutamanya muntu gwoyagala ojja kulonda omuntu omukyamu. W'olonda omuntu omukyamu, omukwano gufuuka muzibu ne mugufuula omubi, naye ng'ate gwaliko ekikyamu, walonda bubi. Okay, so previously, if you missed, we looked at the nice guy, we looked at the philosophical thinker, we looked at the casual dater, we looked at the narcissist, we looked at the pressure cooked man, etc, etc. If you missed, please go to the description section below. We have the video link. Click and then watch at leisure. Don't forget to subscribe if you're a new subscriber, as well as sharing it, because it's sharing is caring. Okay, so kyetwalaba last week kyekyo twalaba abaami ne tulaba abakyala, era njagala balaba ku comments ezimu ezaayogerebwa bwe twakola share. Yo comments zansanyusiza nnyo. Yes, one of the comments came from someone called Aisha. Yes, when I was 23 years old, I got married to my pressure cooked boyfriend. His grandma wanted him to have a baby before she died. The guy married me for only 2 weeks. He left me in the house alone. When I called to ask where he was, he advised me to go to the clinic, check if I had a baby, if I was pregnant actually, or if I'm not pregnant. Thank God I should go back. I had to go back to my parents. Cut the whole story short, the marriage ended in only 2 months, and it ended in tears. That is one of the people who reacted to the pressure cooked boyfriend. My husband is so nice that he can offer another person something and he forgets about me. That is the nice guy. This one says, I won myself a pressure cooked man. After 10 years, he's open to me that he does not love me anymore. Imagine 3 kids. I tried to give him the 3 kids, and I'm trying to heal. Okay, and also planning to move on. Oh, sorry darling. Okay, that is another person who got a pressure cooked husband. Someone here says sometimes I look at girls searching for white men and not knowing that most of them are tourists and they are travelers. Okay, so this one belongs to the category of men called the tourists. Okay, so this one also reacted. I think that's SC events. Then we had another person said trophy man yalianzi say he could give me anything I want but treat me like his property. Era nga tampa time. Okay, mu time y'okwawukana yali ayagala kunzita. That is a trophy seeker, a man who tried to seek a trophy in a girlfriend. That's what she experienced. Then I have here someone called Kalole saying, a trophy man, I used to wonder what those women who are given cars, land and properties, what they have, because I have done it all, but yeah, so that is a trophy husband. Then we have a lot of comments came in, you know. So someone said, why only ladies guide? Why not women, you know? So today we are going to balance it by giving you the categories of women in the dating pool. Okay, so worry not, Madam Atuhaire. Yes, so Yes, there is a lot of comments. So this is just to clarify that really people have been experiencing these things and they didn't know how to categorize relationships. So Ladies Guide as a channel makes it easy for you to relate and to know exactly the person you need, the person you're dating, and the choices that you're making. Okay, Mariam Nagoja, I'm your Ladies Guide. So that is what we covered last week, and if you missed, those are the comments that came in, which takes us to today's session about now women. Because I was asked, as you categorize men, what about the women? Tell us more about who are these women in the dating pool, because as men we are also facing relationship problems because of choice of these women. Okay, which took us into a deeper study on the types of women when it comes to love, when it comes to the dating pool. So check out the kind of woman you are, check out the category you belong to, and know the kind of man you need. Simple, period. You get the right person. Okay, leka tulekerawo okwonoona ebiseera nga tunoonyeza abantu mu bifo ebikyamu oba nga tunoonya abantu abatali batuufu, n'ogenda ku muntu nga si yooyo, nga bye mwagala bannange bingi. Nakola ultimate singles ne nkulabira abantu bansaba abantu nga tebali nayo mu nsi muno, nga ye kyasaba ne kyayagala tebikwatagananga nako. Okay, project nensooka nenjiteeka ku hold ne ngamba bannange kabagikolemu application, olw'ensonga nti oli wagamba nti njagala muntu naye nga gwayagala ebika byakusaba nekigenderako tagenda kisobola, kubanga nabalaze ba trophies kyebaagala, ba nice guys kyebafaanana, buli omu namubalaze. Kati gwe wogamba nti oyagala omuntu ng'alina ebyo byonna byonna, kiyinza obutakola ki, obutasoboka. Okay, so let's look at the ideal lover as number one. Omukyalo ono ideal lover ayagala nnyo love. In fact love eno ajagala nnyo naye tagifunangako, aba tagifunangako, tayagalwangako. Tugita ideal love olw'ensonga nti it is just an ideal. Alinga omuntu aloota, alinga omuntu agamba nti nemmala nfuna omuntu wange ndimuyisa bwe nti tukole bwe tuti, abeera mu ideals. So these ideal lovers are women who can do anything for love. Ne bwalaba red flags ng'omusajja azimulaze yagamba tombulira, ayingira ekintu nga laba red flags eraze. Ideal lovers usually choose men who actually take advantage of them because all they want is love. Tayagala kirala, tatunulira musajja characters ze, tatunulira musajja busobozi bwe, tatunulira musajja productivity ye, ayagala kintu mwagala. Most of these ideal lovers fall in a category of men called the wrecks. Abonera biro baba gamba. Wrecks are the men who know how to artisticate, to articize words. Talina kyagenda kuwa nnyo naye bamanyi okukozesa ebigambo ebinyuma. Akozesa ebigambo ne biyingira omwoyo gw'omukazi, ne bimuyingira wano, ne biyita mu mutwe wano, ne bidda wano, omutima gw'omukyala ne gutebenguka. So most of the time you people who go for men who are wrecks, they don't promise you much, they only give you words. So on ideal lover wasanga wreck, abafunye omwami. However, you have to work for yourself, you have to earn your own money, you have to spend on yourself, you have to pay all the bills, take care of the family. The ideal lover always pays everything because all you're looking for is love, and when you find it you cherish it. Okay, bwakafuna kakatono bakamuwa akasherishinga. However, the problem with the ideal lovers, they end up acting as cycles. Bebakyala bolaba balwanyisa abasajja nga amukyaye, n'amuleetako obulumi, n'ayonoona emirimu gye, n'amuswaza mu community mwonna, n'agenda mu kika kyabwe n'amuswaza mu baganda be. Baba ba ideal lovers bambi omukwana alina mungi nnyo naye tebasobola gumuwanga bwagwagala. That's why kifuka ideal, tali gufuna nga bwagwagala. Most of them turn into cycles in love, and the men experience that lastly, kubanga tamwagadde ono alinga gwe basuubiza omukwano naye n'atagufuna, n'atuuka ekiseera nga alina gulwanira bulwanizi. Be bayita ba ideal lovers. Category number 2 of women. Woba oli ideal lover tubulyeko mu comment section. Love ekuyisa etya, yegwa omukyala gwe wawalaavu ebigambo n'otebenguka n'ogenda mu relationship n'ogenda ne mu bufumbo nga tewali promise of anything to show that that man is serious. Nothing. All you wanted was somebody to love you. Okay, most of these ideal lovers nga bwe mbagambye baba ne poor childhood background, ebiseera ebisinga babeera abandoned. Okay, ebiseera ebisinga tebaafuna mukwano ogwo gumala, baba nezo attachment styles where they want somebody to love them, bwamufukwatako bwati agamba nfunye omusajja. atwala butwazi tatunira musajja oba alina responsibility. So that is what they call the ideal lover. Category number 2 of women in love and in the dating market is the career woman. Career woman, goal oriented, very productive, success minded, no time to waste. Bali personal develop bekozeeko basoma baba n'ebitabo baba n'empapula obulamu nga yabutereeza wano kupepa tayagala kavuyo. Okay, most of the career women who have professions, who are learned, who are knowledgeable, end up usually single for a long time because they are looking for their own type. Aba yagala omusajja ajja ku ddaala lye ekitagenda kusoboka ebiseera ebisinga. Lwaki? Kubanga omusajja yenna tayagala mukyala yenkanankana ddaala lye. Kizibu nnyo because men have their own world. Baagala balina ego, ayagala mukyala agenda mutenda. Kati olaba nti gwe oli career woman, oli accomplished, nononya equal, most of the time tabeerayo. So what the career women usually do, either banoonya abaami ababasinga ennyo oba babenkana abataliyo bambi. So because tebaliyo era bw'aba amufunye guba mukisa amaliza either ali yekka n'abiviiramu ddala kubanga ne waka wansi tasobola musanga. Ate ne waafuna owa wansi usually they end up with unproductive men, abasajja abatakola kubanga oba wamusinga dda already obeera ozitowa abatagenda kusobola. So that is what happened to the career women. Okay, so being a career woman is not a problem, and there's no problem with it. No problem with it because that is what you've done for yourself. However, waiting for a man who is at your level of development may never happen most of the time. Okay, and when you go for those ones who are very up there, you become very competitive. No man wants to marry a woman who is competing with him. No man wants a woman who is competing with his, ng'obwongo tebabukwasaganya. Okay, that's when it gets hard for a career woman to find love, and that's when many of them end up single. Okay, the category number 3, and usually when a career woman is looking for a man, it is very advisable come to the how is in the ladies guide membership. Okay, wembawa how mba makonyeza. Okay, if you're a career woman and you're looking for a mate, there is a certain type of man you need. Come to my inbox, I'll tell you the kind of man you need. Okay, because the equals may never work for you. Category number 3 of women are the free-spirited. The free-spirited women, nga spiritually free. Usually these are young ladies. They are still young and beautiful. They are in their 28, they are in their 25, they are in their early 30s. Bali mu bulamu banyumirwa. They are all about fun. Okay, they are not ready to settle with any man. They can have multiple relationships with different men, and it's okay. And they can even allow the men to have their different partners. They are free-spirited and they are free sexually. Okay, so if you are a free-spirited woman, you need to date a casual dater. Or inafuna musajja nga ali casual nga gwe. You remember the casual daters we talked about last week? They need the free-spirited. Mwesange mu categories amwenga onali free-spirited ono casual dater mujja kukwatagana nnyo. You're chasing nothing. You don't want a relationship. However, it's very bad for a man who is serious with love, who wants to get married, who wants a relationship, and he ends up with a free-spirited woman. Bajja kuba kuchitinze. Nga yagala amutwala yamutwala. Alinga ba casual daters. Kakati, woba oli free-spirited woman, if you're a free-spirited lady, tell us in the comment section below. And if you're a man, have you ever been with a free-spirited woman? Nga ye ayagala ayagala buli gwayasanga tebimukwatako ayita banja ne bw'omukyawa takukubira na simu agamba gwegenda another one. Those are free-spirited ladies, and they're usually young, beautiful girls who are still adventuring in the world of the dating pool. Okay, and number 4, the builder. The builder. This is a woman who finds a man with the same interests. Okay, afuna omwami nga naye bambya mwami naye nga ali productive n'omukyala ali productive, bambi nga bakwatagana ne bakola ne bakulaakulana ne bafuuka wealth. Yes, indeed wealth comes because 2 is better than 1. The builder woman always adds value to this man. He makes him better. amuwa obugagga, amunoonyeza obugagga, amuwa amagezi, babeera ba advisors, and every man needs a builder woman. The builder woman, because kuzimbira ebintu byonna byoboyagala, era buli musajja yandiyagadde omukyalo oyo. Okay, era most of the time they marry them. Yeah, men marry the builder wives, but the problem with building a man is that the romance, the love flies in the window. Because when it comes to building wealth, if it comes to success emenya nnyo, emenya omukazi waba azimba success agenda omaliza nga akooye, atuuka okwebaka nga akooye, atuuka owunga obufuuka so busy, love n'agyerabira. Love ebeera kitono nnyo mu bwongo bwe, because they are always thinking. And because this is the couple where two people are building an empire called wealth, okay? Time etuuka when the man is not romantically attracted to you. If you're a woman who has worked with your husband in a business, please comment to us below. Where you feel the romance has gone out of the window. It's about business, it's about money, transactions, and when money comes into play, love takes off. Because like I told you, sente n'omukwano bakwatagana ebayombagana, balinga abeeyagala nti beeyagala, kubanga wabeera sente omukwano gubula. Okay, so most of the time the builder women get the wealth, build the man, batuukayo mu success, naye love ne sexual attraction efa, which makes the men now, the bad news, find romance elsewhere in a younger woman, and you build the wealth together. Sija continuing. If you're a builder woman, please comment to us below. If you've met a builder person or a builder woman, or if you have an experience with a builder woman, please comment to us and tell us what was the experience. Okay? Like I said, the only challenge is romance escapes, love escapes, and you're only left with wealth, which is not, satisfying when it comes to emotional wellness. So if you want to become a builder woman, that is your future as you build the wealth. Okay, because success and love are two different things. Okay, if you're building success, it can take the mind on, and you get very, very exhausted in the chasing. You chase and chase and chase, otuka mu success otuka mu what nga okoye nga love ebuze bwena jijja walala. And remember, men need that hyper, that fantasy. You may not be able to provide it because you're completely tired. Number 5, the pampered girl. Remember, we talk about the different categories of women when it comes to love and dating. The pampered girl. The pampered girl, ye mukyala atuula waka, tebaagala kola. Okay, si butayagala kola, sina interest ye. They are pampered like a girl. It is the man to provide food, to provide everything. In fact, asobola kugamba nze simanyi bagula exercise book ya mwana mu ssomero. Essomero tukakuddayo nga talina kyakontribute neki y'omulimu gwe kuvuga abaana bazza ku ssomero. That is a pampered woman, a pampered girl. Men who love the pampered woman must be able to provide. You must have the resources. You must fit that bar. And the relationship is as good as long as you have the money. The moment you lose the money, that's when you're going to see how marriage goes on the rocks. Okay? So a man who marries a pampered girl, you must work hard to maintain the pamper. And the girl to be pampered forever. Otherwise, if you don't have the money, don't try this kind of woman. Okay? They don't, even when they have the money, it's you to spend it. Okay? That is a pampered girl. Usually beautiful, lucky, and they are few, by the way. They are few, but they exist when they are taken care of like a pampered girl. Okay? So boba wobulamu bwabwe n'abuwa omwami n'amugamba nze ndi baby genda okole, n'alaba Netflix, ng'abeera ku Netflix, ebyo n'abireka tabiyingira namu. Okay? They are feminine. So if you want to be the pampered girl, there is a rule to that. Not every woman is given. Okay? And you have to hand over all your power to the man. And if you're a pampered girl, please share with us in the comment section below. How is your experience as a pampered girl? Is it a good experience? Tubulireko, kiri kitya? Kubanga tuyinza okuba tubyogera ng'abantu bamanyi nti gyebiri mu nsi muno. nti wali abantu bapamparinga ne bamulabirira ne bagula exercise nga tamanyi na bagula butungulu mu katali akuba bukubisimu nga butungulu bwazedda waka. That is a pampered woman, okay? Because they are being loved by that male. How to become a pampered woman? Please give us some lessons for those who are pampered already, okay? Mutuweku lessons, eh? How do they pamper you to the extent that everything is just on the table without you doing anything, okay? That is a pampered woman. Category number 6 of women in the dating pool is the Sexen. The Sexens. These are women who have high sex energy. Tebaba balungi nnyo. Sexens are not very beautiful. Tebabeera beeru nnyo. Tebabeera attractive nga woba okiraba nga bwoti, but they have power over the male. They have power over the male because of the sex energy they possess. A Sexen is desired by males. Abaana emikwano gy'abasajja mingi nnyo. Buli omu amagala abeere mukwano gwe, you know? But none of them can ever own this woman. No one can come out n'agamba nti oyo mukyala wange. Aba akyali ku Peter nga John ajja. Aba akyali ku John bonna baba mwaga. In fact basobola okwesanga mu kifo ne banetworkinga bonna basanyukira Sexen. It is like a male fantasy. Males like fantasy, and any woman who can provide that fantasy becomes attractive to the male. They provide danger, they provide fantasy, and at the same time omwami aba mutyo mutwala naye ate ayagala okubeera naye, abanga ayagala omuta agende ate ayagala muwe. You have the cake, they want to eat the cake and have it at the same time. That is the Sexen, okay? The Sexens have power over men who are powerful, the ones who are always stressed with work. Abasajja abakozesa ennyo emitwabo, the intelligent type, the leaders baagala nnyo abakyo abantu abo ba Sexens. Why? They provide that anchor of fantasy. Eddakiika wabe n'omuwala yawulira nga awumuddemu aba amugye mu nsi eri egoba ebintu ebingi n'amuwaamuko ku nseko n'amusanyusa. So Sexens are very attractive to men because of that kind of glamour they provide to them. Like I said, they are not very beautiful. They are not very striking. All they have is that art of providing fantasy and danger at the same time. As in, tasobola kuowningiwa musajja takkiriza. Omusajja abanga asembera nga asemberayo. Abanga asembera kwegamba talina omu agamba nti wange tebamu owninga. However, when you're a Sexen, most of the time, because the males never own you and no male can ever take you. No male can ever say, you are mine. Ebiseera ebisinga bamalizanga baba n'emikwano gy'abasajja bangi till they die. If you have that woman in your society who has males up to the last day on earth, and if you're a Sexen, please comment to us or to Bulireko. How is your character as a Sexen? Am I right or not? A woman who attracts more males than females. There are many beautiful women, very nice looking women with every kind of nice structure, but they cannot attract male attention that much. Okay? One of the examples of the Sexens were when nasomako yali omukyalo gwayita Cleopatra of Egypt. Namusomako omukyalo. Balinga basatu benasomako. Abakyala abo nga balina male fantasy, tewali n'omu yabakwatako, tewali n'omu yamu-owninga obulamu bwe bwonna. Naye ng'ate tabamba males. Nga ne bw'omubuuza, have you ever been single? Answer tagirina. They are never single, but they are never owned. That's a Sexen, okay? So if you are one, please tell us in the comment section below. How is your experience? And how are the males? Don't forget they can keep you single forever. Till the day you leave earth. Kubanga gwe butase obeera ne supply, ono aba agenda ng'omulala ajja. Ate una bamwagala nga bakwano be. And they all like the danger and the fantasy. The danger and the fantasy, it can never end. Okay? And I've met women of that type. Nga ne bw'ombuuza, are you single? Answer tagirina. Because the activities the male friends play, oyinza okugamba ba husband bamuwanga bawa bakyala baabwe, byonna bye bimu, tewali njawulo. In fact, asobola okuwa omwami asobola okulabira Sexen n'okusinga omukyala we waka gw'alina, n'amwagala nnyo n'okusinga oli, but they can never own that woman, never. In fact, they also don't want it because they fear the danger. Amanyi wamutwalira bw'ati alina ba males bangi tajja kigumiikiriza. Okay, that is a Sexen. Number 7 category of women in the dating pool, the fixer. Mrs. Fixer. Mrs. Fixer ye mukyala nga alonda abasajja beetaga fixing. Eva afuna balina bizibu. Either omulimu gwe guweddewo, ali stranded mu city, ayagala buyambi, family yange yandeseewo, mukyala wange yandivosinze, Eva oyagala stories ez'ennaku. You're called Mrs. Fixer. The Mrs. Fixer most of the time alonda abasajja abali disadvantaged ng'alowooza bw'amulonda bw'ati n'amukolako agenda fuuka mwami we kubanga agenda mubanja loyalty. Listen to that part. They think by choosing this male who is disadvantaged, who has a lot of trouble, who has a troubled life, the female thinks akola bbawe amwekolerako amufuula owuwe. Most of the time the Mrs. Fixer picks this male n'amukolako n'amufunira omulimu n'afandinga buli kimu n'amulabira, but this is what happens to Mrs. Fixer. Mrs. Fixer most of the time when this male comes out of this trouble n'afuna obulamu nga ye atandika okulaba ng'omubanja loyalty. Teri mwami ayagala mubanja, teri na muntu ayagala mubanja. Imagine omuntu okujjukiza gye yakujja n'agamba munnaye nakusanga oli bubi, nakusanga tolina mulimu, gwe gwe nalonda wano ku kkubo nga tolina kyolina, ebyo ezo emboozi aba azirinze togenda zoogera ate ng'abakyala bwe mutumanyi era tulina okwogera bwe nkuwa nkubanja. So Mrs. Fixer ebiseera ebisinga this fixed man runs away. Most of the time you fix men but they take off. If you've ever fixed a man, if you've ever gotten a man n'omuteekamu obudde bwo n'omulabira n'omuwa shelter n'omufuula, oh my gosh, 10 years down the road, 10 years down the road, that male will find someone they are going to love, who they are going to fund, who will call them the man. Okay? So the Mrs. Fixer most of the time end up nga babanja abaami abo baba banyivunya bagamba abaami bazibu ne bw'omulabira tasiima kubanga omulimu gw'okola si gugwo. You're fixing somebody, and like a fixed item nga kintu kyopanze panzi kipangulukuka. Okay, oba okipanze bupanzi. So if you find someone who is crying, I have no job, I'm indebted, nina ebizibu bingi nnyo, you're not a therapist. Ngomugamba, can I recommend a therapist? Can you go and see a counselor, please? Or you not recommend, because that's not your part. Okay? Many of the women play roles of therapists in your dating. Olina je wo natanga kuteka mombozi za marriage. Anti mukyala wange tetulabagana, anti mukyala wange munnange yakoma okunda baluli, anti mukyala wange munnange nataka kufula therapist. Okay? The moment you become a therapist to a male in another relationship, you're setting up yourself for a fixer. You're going to fix somebody, you're going to make them better, and I tell you the truth, they'll go back to the same person who are complaining. So every time someone comes up with stories of you making you a fixer, ayagala ku fixing a relationship, ayagala ku fixing some marriage eganye, bimulemye, choices tewaziri mbanange. Let's look at this. A person takes choices ngali sen taba mulalu aba teyebase. By the time they take these choices, they know. So if someone knocks from the choice they took, nakuletanga fixer of fixing a broken relationship, or is a story ya gold digger yamtwalako sente, don't listen to that. And I say it again, by the time a man gives a gold digger money, nadduka nazo naleta story y'obwavu mbu bamubbyeko sente, and you listen to that story, you have a problem as a woman. Okay? Let them fix themselves. Because life, we are given independent will. Katonda atuwa obwongo buno, n'atuwa amagezi agatoola, n'atuwa okwawula, n'atuwa choices zetulina okukola. You are not part of the choice. So when someone wants to fix their relationship, bw'aba atandikira okugamba, can I recommend you a therapist? Omulimu gwe wagenze kunyumirwa naye alina akuza mu kuadvising marriage ye nga naffe ffe benyini bakansala tuli eno tulinze ba customers, we are waiting for clients, and you're acting our roles at a date. Wake up, ladies, come on. Mrs. Fixer is always left at the fixing club. Jogenzo omu fixing gye bakulekera. Okay? So wake up and take your position as a woman. Number 8, the last one, the wife material. The wife material. How do you know you're a wife material, and how can a man tell that you are a wife material? Number 1, they have all ideal qualities of a partner. Remember, men only marry when they are ready. It doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter how good you cook. It doesn't matter how many kids you give him. It doesn't matter how much you talk to remind him how good you are and how he's going to miss you. Nti oli muntu wa muwendo nyagenda kusubwa tota wananga. When a man is not ready, they're not ready. A man only marries when they're ready. Because they marry only when they are ready, there's no amount of work, toil can make a man marry you. And even if you force him, no more cooking, no pressure, na chikola, nga techivude out of his initiative, nga kutela pressure cooked. So most of the time, they know the wives in the first 5 minutes. Every male I've talked to, every male who is married, every male agamanze mukazi wange namulabirawo aba akimanyi nti tagenda kutwala oba agenda kutwala mu ddakiika ze mmala bwe muti, because they know all this and he's ready. Era bwe wagamba nti ayo oyo yaliwo gwatwala, waliwo dating abangi olinagira ku last moment. That lucky woman who comes in the time when the male is ready, gwatwala. Be that woman. Find people who are ready. That is the puzzle. Date men in the right stage of their lives. Whatever omuntu nga casual data. Agamba nze ebyofumo sibibilivingira mugembo zeze azeetezo. Nze sirowooza nti ndi ready. Asitayoga ekigambo ekyo agenda kuwangaaza. So finding somebody who is ready is the only puzzle of love. Even women, omukazi okuzaala abeera ready. Ne bw'onaakolota ne bw'onaakolota tayagala tajja kuzaala. Kati nabo bwe batyo. They only marry when they are ready. And when they are pressure cooked era bivaamu. Naddayo mu bulamu buli. So then, the wife material. Ngatumaliriza. The wife material has all qualities a man is looking for. Aba yazirabye dda. Accept a man for who he is. Gets along with his family and friends. She's a good listener and a communicator. Makes a man feel proud of her. Allows a man to be himself. Ta forcing omusajja kwegamba aba wa mirembe. Basically, the man finds peace. Period. So if you want to be a wife material, genda obeere bino. Gezaako obeere bino. Most importantly, you let him be. And if you're not ready to make a man be, ate ngoze n'amateeka, you may not be able to do that. They don't want to be kubalagiranga abaana. Okay? So these are the 8 types of women when it comes to the dating pool. Which type do you belong to? Ogwawa. Okay? Are you a sexen? Are you a fixer? Are you a wife material? You know? Are you, a pampered girl? Knowing the type of man you need, basing on who you are. Soka we checking otegere gwononya oba oli wife material nonya husband material. Lwaki ogenda ku kashoteta? Lwaki ogenda ku trophy man? Lwaki ogenda ku narcissist? Look for the man who is in congruency with what you have and where you're going. Okay? When you find that man, the match is going to be faster because agenda kule na ogenda muwulira. When you are with a man, but when you are not in congruency with his needs and he's not congruent with your needs, muba mugenda kayana. That's how love is. So, who are you when it comes to the dating categories? Where do you belong? Tell us in the comment section below if you've experienced this, and if you're a man watching, nga oliye yogamba nti namulabako casual data, nagwako ku psychopath, nagenda ku ideal lover. You can also tell us as a man, how is your experience when it comes to the dating market? Okay? Because this, coupled with our last week's session, is going to solve the problem when it comes to that mismatch that comes with people choosing the wrong people. Okay? No choosing omuntu atakujjamu. Oli career woman, no loko choosing omusajja nga naye career man. Teri alibeera mu nnyumba eyo. Odduka naye adduka. Okay? Buli omu adduka, buli omu teri alina biseera bya munne. Okay? Then you end up saying love till your marriage is hard. Okay? You are a marriage material, you are looking for a casual data. Okay? So knowing exactly what you need is going to solve this problem of mismatching roles in relationships. Once again, Mariam Nagoja, the Ladies Guide, your emotional wellness guide. Nziramu okubajjukiza, this is a membership channel. Okay? video esinga zitukola kati ezo tugenda okuuploadinga ebiseera ebijja mu maaso z'aba members bokka. Era time egera tuuka mwenna buli alaba wano teekako membership okirikinga bwoti akantu tekalaga. Okay, because this is the only way we show support to the channel, because the channel is yours. Channel tekyali yange nagibalekera, nze ndi muweereza mpeereza mmwe. So it's up to you guys to support the channel by becoming our loyal members. Okay, and just to remind you, we do classes every Saturday. For those who are interested, we are going to register new people who want this kind of personal development. Zilamo Bajuk and confidence is sexy. Confidence is attractive. Okay, a woman needs confidence. You don't need too much beauty. Okay, because beautiful women who are not confident is as good as not having beauty at all, because you'll end up like that and beautiful or tufanagana or shagera. So the issue is, learn that it is very attractive to be confident, but confidence can only be built when you work on your inner you and your inner self. And that, my friend, marks the end of our session today. And just to remind you, this is the Ladies Guide channel, where you find all answers to your problems. Love you again, and see you again next week. Bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video in case you find it useful to your family and friends, because sharing is caring. Love you. Bye bye.
She's a lady.